104.9 The Ranch is your home for the Bear River Bears. Bear River Sports is brought to you by Great Basin Graphics, McDonald's, Castelite, Bob's Body Shop, Central Milling, Greer's Hardware, Gem Electric, Kent's Market, Mike Knorr Plumbing, Post Consumer Brand Cereals, Rudd Funeral Home, and CashValleyDaily.com. Now it's time for the Bear River Bears on 104.9 The Ranch.
Welcome to St. George Brucehurst Field. It is time for Bear River Baseball 4A State Tournament. We are in the championship bracket, and this will be the matchup of the state championship so far. Number 1 Dixie versus number 5 Bear River. Hi there, everybody. Rod Zundel here. Glad to have you aboard this evening. Beautiful night, over 90 degrees, about 95 degrees, wind about 10 miles per hour, and we've got a good one for you here. This is a battle of the two of the best pitchers in the state. First for the Bear River Bears, of course, you know all about Ashton Harrell. He's undefeated at 7-0. He'll be going tonight. He'll be taking on Kason Bell of the Dixie Flyers. Bell, well, he's one of the top 5 pitchers in the state as well. The junior, 8-0. He's also undefeated. So a battle of the undefeated pitchers between the Bear River Bears and the Dixie Flyers. The winner moving on to the semis, and the loser will go down to the elimination bracket. So this is a key matchup here. This could go a long way and determine the participants in the championship games on Friday and Saturday. Bear River got here by beating Snow Canyon yesterday 12-3. And Dixie arrived at this point by beating Hurricane 13-0. So the Bears and the Dixie Flyers, they have 5 common opponents. Bear River's 4-1 against those opponents, and Dixie 5-1. Bear River beat Cedar 9-3. Dixie beat Cedar twice, 8-1 and 4-2. The Bears beat Snow Canyon yesterday 12-3. But Snow Canyon, that's the only loss for the Dixie Flyers in Region 10 play. Dixie lost to Snow Canyon 8-5. Bears lost to Maple Mountain 6-4. Dixie beat Maple Mountain 10-1. Bears beat Timpanogos 8-6. Dixie beat Timpanogos 5-3. So we're about ready for the first pitch. Bear River, the 5th seed. Dixie, the top seed in the tournament. Flyers are the home team. So the Bears will be at the plate to start things off here on a beautiful St. George evening. Not a cloud in the sky. The winner of this game will move on to tomorrow's game at 4:30. The loser will play at 11 a.m. tomorrow morning against Snow Canyon. All right, we're ready to start. Hunter Smoot, as he's done all season long, will get things started and lead things off for the Bears here. Hunter, of course, playing shortstop. He'll be the first to test out Kason Bell, the 8-0 pitcher for the Flyers. Hunter Smoot yesterday in the win over Snow Canyon, he went 2 for 5, a home run, a double. He had 5 RBI. Boy, he could use that kind of performance today. But it will be a tougher sled here against the likes of Kason Bell. Here's the first pitch, and it's inside for a ball to Hunter Smoot. 1-0 the count. Sun will be a problem for the entire outfield as it's directly into their eyes. The pitch to Smoot. Inside corner, right around the knees. Strike 1, 1-1 the count. Ridge Erickson, the sophomore, is catching for Kason Bell. Bronson Thorpe on first, Shea Anderson second, Grayson Erickson third, Boston Vest is at shortstop. That pitch in there for a strike. So Bell on top of the count to Smoot. 1-2. Here's the delivery. 1-2 pitch. Swing, popped up. And right over the first base bag. It is caught as Shea Anderson, the second baseman, came all the way over and making the catch for the first out. 1 up, 1 down. for the Bears, Alec Callister playing left field tonight. He's next to step into the box. Hunter Harrow on deck. Hunter's playing center field today. Hunter got the win yesterday on the mound. He went to 9-0 on the season. He gave up 6 hits in that win yesterday. One down here in the top of the first. Callister takes the ball. 1-0 the count to Alec. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Inside corner. Callister thought that was inside, kind of dipped back a little bit, but it caught the inside corner. That's the second pitch that Bell has hit the inside corner for a strike. 1-1 the count. The pitch, swing and a miss by Callister. 1-2 the count to Alec. Hunter Harrow on the on-deck circle. Case and Bell looks into the catcher's mitt. The pitch, swing, and Callister a little quick on that one. Foul down the third baseline. Count remains 1-2 to Alec. Glad to have you aboard on this beautiful evening here in St. George. Rod Zundel with the action. Bears got it rolling yesterday with a 12-3 win over Snow Canyon. Trying to knock off the number 1 seed in this one. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And it bounces about 2 feet in front of the plate. 2-2 the count to Callister. And Callister backs out of the batter's box. And now he steps back in, taps the plate. One practice swing, lifts the bat up over his shoulder. Here comes a 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Callister goes down swinging. 2 up, 2 down. Pop out and a strikeout for Case and Bell. So into the box comes Hunter Harrow. He went 2 for 4 with a couple of doubles, 3 RBI yesterday. Steps up from the right side. First pitch to Hunter, in for a strike. Bell, the delivery. And Harrow thought about swinging, but he held off, and it was a ball. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 pitch from Bell. Swing popped up down the right field line, and that one is drifting, and it will drop foul. 1-2 the count now to Hunter Harrow. Ashton Harrow, if we get that far, he'll is on deck. No designated hitter for the Bears this evening. As Garrick Marble, who, when they do have a DH, that's usually the guy to do it, but he is on first. Here comes the 1-2 pitch from Bell. Nearly hit Harrow right around the chin. If Hunter could grow some whiskers, they would have been shaved off on that one. That was how tight that was. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swing. Hit into the gap into left field. So the Bears have a base runner on board. Hunter Harrow with a single. Ashton Harrow coming to the plate. So Harrow doing a nice job. Couple of foul balls and got the pitch he was looking for on a 2-2 count. And now Harrow on first. Ashton Harrow, who will be on the mound tonight, trying to preserve his perfect 7-0 record. He'll step to the plate from the right side. Hunter, not a very big lead on first. Bell to the plate. That looked like that was way inside, and it must have curved in at the last moment, got the inside corner. So take note, this umpire really likes that inside corner. If you're anywhere near it, good chance it's going to be a strike. 0-1 the count. The pitch, swing and a miss. Foul tip. Just got a piece of it as the ball bounced off the catcher Erickson as Hunter Harrell was on his way to second. Oh, and 2 the count to Ashton with Hunter on first. Here's the pitch. Popped up, out of play. Down the right side on the other side of the bleachers. Not being a palm tree aficionado, they look like palm trees at the end of the bleachers. I don't know if that's technically what they're called. Yes, no? Okay, we'll call another foul over those palm trees again. Yeah, they're not the palms you see like in Hawaii with the big leaves. They're fuller. They're a weeping willow palm. Areca palm, okay. The 0-2 pitch to Ashton. Outside, just misses the corner. Ball 2, 2-2 the count. That was close. That almost looked like it could have been called strike 3. And now Ashton looks back at the ump and has a little chat with him. Now he looks ahead to the pitcher, and here we go. The 1-2 pitch. In there for a strike. Strike 3. Erickson dropped it, but he tagged out Ashton. So 3 up, 3 down as the Bears go quietly here in the top of the first. We head to the home half of the first. No score, Bear River and Dixie here on 104.9 The Ranch.
Whether you are a first-time home buyer looking to refinance, upgrading, or downsizing your home, Academy Mortgage in Tremonton is your first-choice home loan lender. When it comes to helping individuals and families achieve successful home ownership, we are here to help answer any questions you might have. We invite you to put us to the test. Let us show you how simple and easy securing a mortgage can be. Academy Mortgage, a name you can trust.
Corporate NMLS number 3113, Equal Housing Lender.
Thank you for voting Adams Wealth Advisors the gold winner for Best Financial Planner in the Best of Northern Utah competition. Understanding your family, jobs, and goals is how Adams Wealth Advisors will continue to earn your trust.
This is Craig Adams. At Adams Wealth Advisors, we are here to help you receive peace of mind whether you've done a lot of planning or a little planning. Count on our team at Adams Wealth Advisors for honesty, professionalism, and integrity.
Visit adamswealthadvisors.com or call 752-1702 to schedule a time with an advisor today. Please see adamswealthadvisors.com for more information on these recent awards.
For over 25 years, Bob's Body Shop has been the Bear River Valley's leader in auto body repair, windshield replacement, and auto detailing. Their reputation is spotless. They are a preferred insurance repair shop, and as an ASE and I-CAR Gold Class certified repair center, they will strive to make your car's road to recovery quick and painless for you. Their employees are consistently trained on all the new repair methods and ensure your 100% satisfaction. Call Bob's Body Shop today at 257-7825.
Are you a do-it-yourselfer? Have you been looking at that boring blah wall in your home for far too long? You need to check out the Speedy Mason Thin Brick System at Castellite in Logan. It's a simple system that anybody can do to make a blah wall into a beautiful focal point. Refresh your home with some very affordable options at Castellite for brick, block, rock, paver, and tile. Go where the pros go. Online at castellite.com.
We head to the bottom half of the first inning. Bear River left one man stranded to the top. No score. Ashton Harrell, the pitcher, the senior, perfect 7-0 on the year. Shea Anderson leading things off for Dixie. Then it's Boston Vest and Grayson Erickson. Here's the first pitch to Anderson. Swing, pop back out of play. Anderson is second in state in triples. Garrison Marble will be catching for Ashton. Garrick Marble on first. Talon Marble on second. Jet Roach third. Hunter Smoot shortstop. Callister left field. Hunter Harrell center, and Easton Potter in right. This one's popped up down the third baseline, and coming over to make the catch is shortstop Hunter Smoot for out number one. So Shea Anderson pops out for the first out here in the bottom of the first inning. Boston Best, they would a walk-off grand slam yesterday and beating Hurricane 13-0, 10-run rule. So Vest comes to the plate to face Ashton Harrell with one down here in the bottom of the first. Here's the pitch to Vest. In there for strike one. The pitch. A little bit high. Ball one. 1-1 to count. Dixie, 11-1 in Region 10. They won that region by a couple of games, 22-4 overall. Bear River comes into this thing 23-5 overall. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. High and outside, ball two. Bears won Region 11 with a 13-2 record. As we mentioned earlier, the only loss in region play was to Snow Canyon, the team that Bear River beat yesterday. Strike two, 2-1, 2-2 the count now to Vest. Kaysen Bell, 2 strikeouts in the top of the first. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Got him on the outside corner. Nice pitch by Harrow. Gets his first strikeout of the ball game. 2 down. Grayson Erickson, the senior, coming to the plate. Third baseman. Two down, nobody on here in the bottom half of the first inning. No score, Bear River and Dixie. Here's the pitch. A little bit high to Grayson Erickson, ball one. The 1-0 pitch. In there on the inside corner. Tell you what, the way that the plate umpire's calling this, work that inside corner. Very generous. Crimson Cliffs beat Pineview in the game just before this one. Swing and hit into the gap into left field for the base hit. So Erickson on board with a single. Jaden Davis, the center fielder, coming to the plate. But Crimson Cliffs moves on to tomorrow's game in the championship bracket. Pineview will play Green Canyon tomorrow at 1:30. If the Bears win this thing, they'll play at 4:30 tomorrow. If they lose, they'll play Snow Canyon again at 11 a.m. First pitch to Davis is high, ball one. Grayson Erickson, a base hit. He's on first, taking a good-sized lead. Garrick Marble's holding him on. Here's the pitch. In there for strike. Strike one. 1-1 the count. Also, the Bear River softball team, the girls, will start tomorrow at noon. Of course, they're the defending state champs, and they are ranked number 1 in the state. Here's the pitch, a little bit high, ball two. 2-1 the count to Jaden Davis. So depending on what happens here in this game, will determine who and when we air tomorrow for the Bears. The pitch, swing and a miss. 2-2 the count to Davis. Got him reaching for one that may have been a little bit high and outside. 2 down. 1 on, 2-2 count to Jaden Davis. Here comes the pitch. No, he turns over to right, and to first base, and Erickson gets back in time. So each team with 1 hit so far. The pitch, swing on into left field for another base hit. Erickson holds at second. And Jaden Davis has a base hit into left field. So back-to-back base hits off of Ashton Harrow. And Logan Levitt, the designated hitter, coming to the plate. So 2 on, 2 out here in the bottom of the first. Logan Levitt to the plate, facing Ashton Harrow. Ashton trying to get out of here with no damage. Giving up back-to-back base hits into left field. The pitch to Levitt. Popped up to right field. It's going to be close. Coming over and making the grab is Easton Potter. What a catch to end the inning. He had to travel about 30 yards. He dove and he caught it. So Easton Potter saved at least one run. And we head to the top of the second. No score. Bear River and Dixie here on 104.9 The Ranch.
Central Milling, Gilt Edge Flour, and Wheatland Seed are local companies who are proud of their Bear River Valley heritage. We are happy to say we've had several of our employees and our own children wear the red and white at BRHS. You may not have heard of us, but chances are you've used our products in stores such as Costco or have enjoyed artisan breads made from our organic flour products. Central Milling in Logan, Wheatland Seed in Collingston, Gilt Edge Flour in Richmond. We love our Bears. Central Milling.
T-shirts are more popular than ever. The one that has the perfect statement or a one-of-a-kind design. They really do make you look. Great Basin Graphics has the best screen printers and equipment creating custom, retail quality shirts at great prices. Employees look great and clients will always wear high-quality T-shirts advertising your product or service. Great Basin Graphics design, screen print, and embroider everything and anything. Google Great Basin Graphics or visit their new location at 966 West 400 North.
Great Basin Graphics. We made you look.
Greer's Do It Best Hardware has been providing do-it-yourselfers and professionals all their hardware needs for over 4 decades. Whether it's nuts and bolts, screws and nails, plumbing repairs, or motorcycle tires, Greer's has what you need. They are always adding new inventory, including sheetrock, plywood, and 2x4s. So there's no need to go out of town for your hardware needs with Greer's Do It Best Hardware in town. Come see their new location in the Tremont Center next to Results Gym.
We head to the top of the second here at the 4A baseball tournament. Bear River and Dixie, no score. The Bears will have Garrison Marble, Garrig Marble, and Easton Potter coming to the plate to face Kaysen Bell. Bell gave up 1 hit in that first inning, struck out 2. And in the bottom of the inning, a couple of base hits, but they both were left stranded. And we're scoreless. So Garrison Marble, the catcher, coming to the plate from the right side, facing the righty Kaysen Bell. And we're set to begin the second inning. Here's the pitch. In there for strike 1. Oh, and 1 to count to Garrison. Here's the pitch. Caught the outside corner. Strike 2. 2 pitches, 2 strikes to Garrison. The 0-2 pitch. Check swing. He didn't go. So it's ball 1, 1-2 the count. Garrison is second in the state with 33 RBI. As he takes the 1-2 pitch. Almost caught the outside corner. Boy, this Kaysen Bell kid, man, he can paint the corners. He's got good control. They've all been close. From where we're sitting, they all look the same. Here's the 2-2 pitch. A little bit low. Full count. 3-2 the count to Garrison Marble to lead things off here in the top of the second. The payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him swinging. That's the 3rd strikeout in 4 batters. One down here in the top of the second. Garrick Marble coming to the plate now from the left side to face the righty Bell. Garrick has a couple of home runs. Here's the pitch. In there for strike one. Bears really can't rely on the pitcher today to throw many balls. This guy's the real deal. The 0-1 pitch. Outside, ball one. The 1-1 pitch. Foul back, out of play, strike two. One and two the count to Garrick Marble, the sophomore. Outside, ball two. Kason Bell, probably the best pitcher that Bear River's faced this year. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and into right center field. Going back and making the over-the-shoulder catch is Jaden Davis in center field for out number two. Got a good piece of that ball. Not hit hard, but it was nearly enough to drop in. But nice play by Jaden Davis for out number two. Easton Potter coming to the plate with two down here in the second. First pitch to Easton, and that went right over the top of his head. He had to duck a little bit. And I was going to say, you're probably not going to have to worry about many hit batters today in this game, but that one was close. Here's the 1-0 pitch, swing, foul back. Those palm trees are getting BB'd here in the first inning and a half. Lights are coming on now here at Bruce Hurst Field. The pitch is a ball, 1-2. Let's see. They call that a strike or a ball? 2-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike two. 2-2 the count to Easton Potter. Kason Bell looking for a clean inning. 3 up, 3 down. 2-2 the count to Potter. Low, ball 3. So, second time this inning that Bell's had to go full. But he's been able to get out of it. Here comes a payoff pitch to Potter. Swing into left field, and it fading foul. Oh, Potter turned on that one, got a good swipe at it, but it just curved foul down the left field line. That could have been extra bases. But just a long foul ball, and Potter will come back with the count 3-2. So good sign, at least the Bears have been able to turn on pitches. Just haven't been able to put them where nobody's hitting. The payoff pitch struck him out. Easton Potter goes down swinging. 3 up, 3 down. That's 4 strikeouts in 6 batters for Kason Bell. We head to the bottom of the second. No score. Bear River, Dixie on 104.9 The Ranch.
IFA Country Store in Tremonton is now in a new location on Main Street in the old Shopco location. Stop in today and see what they've done to the store. With so much more space available, they've increased their inventory and made it more accessible. They stock almost everything you need during this cold weather for your home, farm, or ranch. Stop by your local Tremonton IFA Country Store on Main Street or find IFA on Facebook or at ifacountrystores.com. Call 435.
If you're a business owner, don't tackle your electrical problems yourself. It's not safe. Nobody knows more about electricity than Gem Electric in Tremonton. Whether you're in a retail shop on Main Street or running a major plant with welders, saws, and press brakes, Gem Electric has the experience and knowledge to get you back up and running. Gem Electric has been part of the community since 1991. Call Gem Electric service specialists today, 257-7113. You will find that their expertise is shocking.
Jessup Insurance and Retirement Services. Let us guide you.
Jessup Insurance has a local office with professionals that understand all the Medicare plans available to Utah and Idaho citizens. They simply make Medicare understandable at no additional cost. Call Jessup Insurance 435-213-3200 or Google Jessup Insurance.
Jessup Insurance and Retirement Services. Let us guide you.
We head to the bottom half of the second inning. No score, Bear River and Dixie. Ridge Erickson, the sophomore catcher, at the plate. First pitch is a ball. The second one is outside, so it's ball 2. Ashton Harrow gave up a couple of base hits in that first inning. That pitch is low, ball 3. So 3 straight balls to Ridge Erickson, the sophomore catcher. Here's the 3-0 pitch in there for a strike. Walks could be devastating in this game. More so than any other with the way these two pitchers are going at each other. 3-1. Swing popped into center field. Coming up and will not make the catch is Hunter Harrow. Drops in front of him. So the leadoff batter, Ridge Erickson, on board with a base hit. That's the third single here in the first couple innings for Dixie. So they got the leadoff batter on base. Bronson Thorpe coming to the plate. Thorpe, the first baseman, facing Harrow with Ridge Erickson on first. The pitch outside, ball 1. Want to know the count to Thorpe. The throw over to first, and getting back just in time is Erickson. Nice move to first by Ashton. That pitch is in there for a strike. 1-1 the count. One and 1 the count to Bronson Thorpe. Erickson on first. Here's the pitch. The throw down to second to get Erickson, and what a throw by Garrison Marble and a tag out by Talon Marble. Perfectly executed throw to second to get the first out of the inning, so Erickson's gone on trying to steal second. And Garrison Marble with a strike. 2-1 the count to Thorpe now with 1 down. Nobody on. Here's the pitch outside. Oh, he got him on the corner. And Thorpe, it looks to the ump. He looks to his coach. Now he talks to the ump. And now he steps back into the batter's box. That one looked like it was wide, but it must have caught the corner. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That was low and outside. Full count to Thorpe. Here's the full count pitch. Swing and a miss by Bronson Thorpe. And that's the second strikeout for Ashton Harrow. And it's 2 down here in the bottom of the second. So after giving up the leadoff batter, a single, got 2 out. Tag out a second and a strikeout. No score here in the bottom of the second at Bruce Hurst Field in St. George. Beautiful night here in southern Utah. The first pitch to Blake Watson, the left fielder, catches the outside corner for a strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Popped back out of play. The pitch, high and tight for ball one. 1-2 the count. 2 down here in the bottom of the second. Nobody on for Dixie. No score. Bears and Flyers. The 1-2 pitch, way outside. Ball 2. Evens the count at 2. The 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. The ball gets past Marble, but he picks it up and throws him out at first. So, after giving up a leadoff single, 3 straight outs. And we head to the top of the third, no score. Bears and Flyers on 104.9 The Wrench.
Okay, honey, one more quick stop at the grocery store so Mommy can pick up dinner.
Hooray! The grocery store, the grocery store!
Getting this excited to come see us isn't all that unusual. Experience a world of difference in the quality of our produce, in the smiles that greet you out the door, the butcher who cuts fresh every time, the baker who swoons you with sweet aromas.
At Kent's Market, we love to serve you and you love to save. So when it comes to buying groceries for your home, come experience a world of difference online at kentsgrocery.com.
Your Cash and Box Elder McDonald's are proud to be part of your community. Team members at your local McDonald's take pride in being part of your community. Supporting local high school sports, USU Aggies, and many wonderful arts and cultural events is how your local McDonald's says thank you. Your local McDonald's is hiring. Let McDonald's work for you with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, great pay, plus meals and other perks. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com today. That's careers.mcdonalds.com, or apply in person. McDonald's and its franchisees are equal opportunity employers, committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
Mike Knorr has been keeping drains open for the Bear River Valley for over 40 years. Quick and affordable, Mike Knorr Plumbing promises you a positive experience out of a negative one. Mike and his team are always ready for an emergency. So, no matter your problem, be it a water heater replacement, leaking water lines, faucet repairs and replacements, or new home construction, Mike Knorr Plumbing can handle it quickly. Call them today, 257-0646, or see them at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
We move out to the third inning, top of the third. Bear River coming to the plate. Bear been able to only get one hit here so far, first 2 innings. Coming to the plate to lead things off here in the top of the third, Jet Roach, third baseman. He'll try to get something going against Cason Bell. Right now, Cason Bell's dominating. He has 4 strikeouts in the first 6 batters. First 7 batters, that is. First pitch to Roach. Outside corner, strike 1. I tell you got to guard the corners inside and out because Bell can find them. He has so far. Swing down the right field line, foul ball. So Jet Roach trying to lead off here and get on board. And then we'll go to the Talon Marble. On deck, Hunter Smoot, top of the order, in the hole. 2 strikes on Jet Roach. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 5 strikeouts in 8 batters. One down here in the third inning. Talon Marble, second baseman. Sophomore coming to the plate. First pitch to Talon. Inside, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch to Talon. Swing and a line shot to the third baseman, Grayson Erickson, and he snags it out of the air for out number 2. That's probably the best hit ball by the Bears so far, but it was right to Erickson. He makes the catch for out number 2. So now we go to the top of the order. Hunter Smoot popped out. First trip to the plate. Pitch is hit into the gap in left center. It's going to drop. This could be extra bases. Hunter Smoot rounds first, goes to second. It's bobbled in the outfield, and Smoot going all the way to third, and he slides in for a triple. Hunter Smoot. That could be a double and then an error, but we'll have to wait and see. It will be a double, and then he advances to third on an error. So Hunter Smoot on third with 2 down. And Alec Callister coming to the plate. And in this position, if you had only 1 out, then Alec would probably set up for a bunt, but not going to do it here. So Hunter Smoot turned on that one, and he put that in the big gap between left and center. Swing by Callister, and that's going to drop into left field in front of left fielder Blake Watson, and coming in to score from third is Hunter Smoot. And the Bears have taken a 1-0 lead here in the top of the third. Back-to-back hits by the Bears. And just like that, Case and Bell was cruising right along, and then came along Hunter Smoot. Hunter Harrow now to the plate. Singled his first trip at the plate. First pitch to Hunter is a ball. So, big-time timing on Alec Callister. RBI single. He struck out first inning. The throw over to first, and Callister dives back. So the Bears have taken a 1-0 lead here in the top of the third over number 1 Dixie. The 1-0 pitch coming to Hunter Harrow. Swing, a chopper to shortstop. Taken by Vest, and he flips it over to Shea Anderson. Tags out Callister for the third out. But the Bears, 2 hits, 1 run, nobody left on base, and they get a run. Bear River 1, Dixie nothing as we head to the bottom of the third on 104.9 The Ranch.
My name is McKaylee Hicks, and I encourage you to become a student at New Horizons Beauty College. I've learned so many different things. I've learned how to color hair, cut hair, I've learned nails. Waxing is a very good choice. All the girls are super nice and super helpful. Do it. It is worth your time and worth your money. You learn so much out of it. You not only learn hair and everything, you learn life skills out of it. My name is McKaylee Hicks, and I recommend becoming a student at New Horizons Beauty College.
Are you looking for a rewarding career with a household name brand? At Post Consumer Brands, the makers of Balto Meal, Pebbles, and more, they offer both. They're hiring full-time employees in Tremonton right now. Apply at jobs.postconsumerbrands.com. They offer competitive wages starting at $19.50 per hour and plenty of growth opportunity. 401k with a generous company match, bonus incentive plans, and healthcare benefits offered. Did we mention free cereal? To apply for full-time positions at Post Consumer Brands, visit jobs.postconsumerbrands.com. That's jobs.postconsumerbrands.com.
Where you been?
The GAS station.
The what?
GAS station.
The gas station?
Oh, yeah. Riverside Corner Sinclair's got gas, but they've also got cold drinks, hot drinks, grocery items, propane. They've got all stuff. Get it? GAS got all stuff.
Riverside Corner Sinclair in Riverside's got all the stuff, including quick, delicious lunch specials. Ask for the Big Bear Lunch Special with 3 chicken tenders, 3 potato logs, and a drink for just $4.99. Get all your stuff at Riverside Sinclair in Riverside.
We move to the bottom half of the third inning. Bear River in the top half of this inning. 2 hits. Nobody left on base. And they scored a run on an RBI single by Alec Callister to bring in Hunter Smoot. The pitch from Ashton Harrow to Derek Kesterson pops up into center field, and there is Hunter Harrow to make the catch for the first out of the inning. So 1 up, 1 down. Top of the order now, Shea Anderson. The pitch to Anderson, outside corner, strike 1. Let's check the weather forecast right now. Here comes the 0-1 pitch to Anderson. Swing, popped into the right field. Coming over is Easton Potter trying to make the catch, and he reaches up with the left hand and makes the grab on the run. Easton Potter's second nice play here in the first 3 innings and records the second out. Shea Anderson, a couple of pop-outs. So 2 down, 2 up, 2 down. All right, let's see what the weather here, the KSL weather app, by the way. Even though I don't work there anymore, I still like their weather app, and I love the people. Here's the pitch to Vest. Boston Vest struck out his first trip to the plate. Takes it for a strike. It's 92 degrees with winds from the west at 14. Pitch hits the outside corner, strike 2. I tell you, this umpire is very generous on the outside, on the corners, both inside and outside. So 0-2 the count to Boston Vest. Check swing, got him, struck him out. What an inning for the Bears. 3 up, 3 down, including a strikeout. And we head to the top of the 4th with the Bears holding on to a 1-0 lead over Dixie on 104.9 The Ranch.
Mom, what about this one?
So he'll blend in with every other headstone in the cemetery? No, thank you.
Or this one? This is nice.
Nice? Your father hated that word.
Headstones never measure up to their owners, Mom.
I know, but a sculpture would.
We've been making memories to last through ages. Let Joe and Josh Rudd and Rudd Funeral Home memorialize your loved one with a monument as unforgettable as the person it was made for. More information online at ruddfuneralhome.com.
Stokes Trucking says thank you to America's truckers. When the pandemic hit and everyone stayed home, you carried on to bring us everything we need. We salute you, truckers. Drivers based in northern Utah are home weekly for the restart. Top drivers can earn over $100,000 per year in total compensation. To learn more, find us online at stokestrucking.com or listen to our podcast, Driver to Driver, a Stokes Trucking podcast. Thank you, truckers. You bring us everything. Stokes Trucking, doing the right thing since 1979.
Hi, this is Colton Wood with the Levitt Group of Northern Utah. We do things differently in Utah. We look out for each other, for our friends, and our neighbors. Your home and auto insurance company should do the same. Bear River Mutual has been helping protect families in Utah since 1909. They are a local Utah company, and they are your neighbors. At the Levitt Group of Northern Utah, we treat you like a person, not just a policy. Call us today at 695-2300.
Bear River Mutual, where values count.
We head to the bottom half of the 4th inning. Bear River holding on to a 1-0 lead over the top seed in the 4A tournament, Dixie Flyers, after 3 up and 3 down in the bottom of the 3rd. And coming to the plate to lead things off, Ashton Harrell. Yeah, it's 92 right now. By 9 o'clock, it's supposed to be 88. By the time we finish this thing off, it could be a brisk 85 degrees. Here comes the first pitch to Ashton. Squares for a bunt, takes a strike. Ashton struck out. First trip to the plate in the first inning. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Caught the outside corner. I tell you, these batters, anything near the corners, they gotta get after it. Because there has really not been a corner pitch that's been called the ball yet. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing. What a play by the second baseman, Shea Anderson, who went to his right, reached with his left hand, picked up the hard chopper, and threw to first for the first out of the inning. Nice defense by Shea Anderson. So Harrow goes down on a ground out. Garrison Marble coming to the plate, struck out in the second inning. One down, top of the fourth. Here's the pitch to Garrison. Curveball, outside corner. This is going to get monotonous. I keep saying outside corner for a strike, inside corner for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing, gets past the first baseman, Thorpe, and Garrison Marble stays at second. Rounded, thought about going to second, but a nice play by Derek Kesterson in right field to get it in to the infield and make the good throw. So the Bears have a runner on board, Garrison Marble on a base hit to right field. And now Garrick Marble coming to the plate. He flew out in the second inning. Garrick setting up from the left side, the lefty facing the righty, Kason Bell. They will count that as a hit. It went off the glove of Bronson Thorpe, but man, that was a bullet. The pitch swing on and a miss by Garrick Marble. I think at the beginning of this game, the Bears, I don't want to say they were intimidated, but they were a little overwhelmed by Kason Bell throwing strikes and the heat on the outside corners. But now they're getting a little confidence and being able to turn on some pitches. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Garrick. Guess what? Caught the corner. Actually, that was only the second strike. 0-2 the count. Here comes the pitch to Garrick. Way outside. Ball gets past the catcher. And going down to second is Garrison Marble. No throw, as that's going to be a pass ball on Ridge Erickson. So going to second is Garrison Marble with one down here in the top of the fourth. So one down, top of the fourth. Garrison Marble on second. Garrick Marble at the plate. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Guess what? Inside corner, strike three. That pitch backed Garrick off the plate. And it was low for a 6'5 player. That was right around the ankles. And call it a strike. So Garrick strikeout. Two down. Garrison on second. Easton Potter coming to the plate. Easton struck out in the second inning. Marble still hanging on second. First pitch to Easton. Low, ball one. 1-0 the count to Easton Potter. Bell with the delivery. Swing and a slow roller to shortstop, picked up by Vest over to first. That's the third out of the inning in time. So the Bears leave one stranded. They get a hit, but nothing to show for it. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Bear River 1, Dixie nothing here on 104.9 The Ranch.
Whether you are a first-time home buyer looking to refinance, upgrading, or downsizing your home, Academy Mortgage in Tremonton is your first-choice home loan lender. When it comes to helping individuals and families achieve successful home ownership, we are here to help answer any questions you might have. We invite you to put us to the test. Let us show you how simple and easy securing a mortgage can be. Academy Mortgage, a name you can trust.
Corporate NMLS number 3113, Equal Housing Lender.
Thank you for voting Adams Wealth Advisors the gold winner for Best Financial Planner in the Best of Northern Utah competition. Understanding your family, jobs, and goals is how Adams Wealth Advisors will continue to earn your trust.
This is Craig Adams. At Adams Wealth Advisors, we are here to help you receive peace of mind whether you've done a lot of planning or a little planning. Count on our team at Adams Wealth Advisors for honesty, professionalism, and integrity.
Visit adamswealthadvisors.com or call 752-1702 to schedule a time with an advisor today. Please see adamswealthadvisors.com for more information on these recent awards.
We move to the bottom half of the fourth inning. Bear River holding on to a 1-0 lead over number 1 Dixie. Bears have left only two stranded. The fourth inning, the top of the fourth, Garrison Marble was left stranded after the base hit on second base. So 1-0 Bear River Ashton Harrell on the mound for the Bears and taking a little extra warm-up here for some reason. Now we're ready to go. The throw down to second. And we're set. Leading off the bottom of the fourth, Grayson Erickson. He had a base hit in the first inning, third baseman. DJ? GJ? Okay, Grayson Erickson, we're going to call him GJ. That's what they want us to call him. GJ. That's a tongue twister. Strike one to GJ. A speaking class at Bear River High School my senior year is paying off. The 0-1 pitch caught the outside corner. Imagine that. Strike two. Here comes the 0-2 pitch to GJ. High, ball one. And who do they call Toad on this team? Oh, okay. GJ is called Toad as well. He's a man of many names. Here's the 1-2 pitch to GJ Toad. Swing and a miss. He croaked out. I couldn't resist. I could not resist. You set me up for it. One down. 4 strikeouts for Ashton Harrell. Make that 5 strikeouts. Jaden Davis had a base hit. First trip to the plate in the first inning. He steps up, right side of the batter's box. First pitch is a ball. Here comes the next pitch. Swing. Strike one. So they're saying up here in the press box that Ashton Harrell's pumping twice in his throwing motion. Once in a while. And since most of these folks here in the press box are from Southern Utah, I'm sure that will be discussed down in the dugout with Coach Danny Ibsen. Danny Ibsen in his 11th season, the same as Donnie Hawes for Bear River. Here's the 2-1 pitch, swing and foul back. Now, had great hospitality here. The Utah High School Activities Association do another fine job on the tournaments, and the folks here at Dixie State, soon to be Utah Tech, and the people up here in the booth, they're doing it right. Swing. Let's see, the pitch is outside. It'll be Utah Tech officially July 1st. They rolled out the logos last week. Full count, 3-2 to Jaden Davis. Here's the payoff pitch. Popped up, and that's way in the air. And let's see who's going to come underneath it. And that was almost interference, but Garrick Marble is able to track it down for the second out of the inning. Pop out by Davis. That ball was high, and it hung up there. And then Garrick and Davis brushed each other near the first base bag. But Marble was able to haul it in for out number 2. Logan Levitt, designated hitter, to the plate now. Flied out in the first inning. Oh, and now I'm getting a text message saying that Ashton did a double pump against other teams in Region 11. It's legal as long as the motion is continuous. That's what the verdict was. Here's the pitch. It's a grounder to Talon Marble. He fields it cleanly over to Garrick Marble, his cousin, and that is the end of the inning. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the top half of the 5th inning. Bear River 1 and Dixie Flyers nothing on 104.9 The Ranch.
For over 25 years, Bob's Body Shop has been the Bear River Valley's leader in auto body repair, windshield replacement, and auto detailing. Their reputation is spotless. They are a preferred insurance repair shop, and as an ASE and iCar Gold Class certified repair center, they will strive to make your car's road to recovery quick and painless for you. Their employees are consistently trained on all the new repair methods and ensure your 100% satisfaction. Call Bob's Body Shop today at 257-7825.
Are you a do-it-yourselfer? Have you been looking at that boring blah wall in your home for far too long? You need to check out the Speedy Mason Thin Brick System at Castellite in Logan. It's a simple system that anybody can do to make a blah wall into a beautiful focal point. Refresh your home with some very affordable options at Castellite for brick, block, rock, paver, and tile. Go where the pros go. Online at castellite.com.
We head to the bottom half of the fifth inning, and we got something brewing in here because we have an official umpire of the Utah High School Activities Association. Two of them in here, and I'm outnumbered when it comes to Ashton Harrow on the mound. They're saying that he double pumped, and you can't do that.
Regardless, he's still bringing it.
And I think that Coach Danny Ibsen just had a discussion with the umpires. What was that umpire motioning up here? So anyway, I think Danny Ibsen was over talking to the umpire about that, so we'll have to see if that checks in and see what happens, if anything comes about it. Five, 3. Malcolm Bartholomew? Malcolm Bartholomew? He's at first. Malcolm Bartholomew, where's Bronson Thorpe? Did he leave? So Malcolm Bartholomew now on first. And to the plate for the Bears to lead things off here in the top half of the fifth inning, Jet Roach. He struck out in the third inning. Here's the pitch. Swing, popped up. And the third baseman, Grayson Erickson, no, the shortstop, Boston Best, went under it. And then all of a sudden it kind of got behind him, and he lunged for it and makes the catch for out number one. So Jet Roach takes a seat on a pop out. Malcolm Bartholomew now at first base. Talon Marble comes to the plate. He lined out a sharp line to third base, his first trip to the plate. Here's the pitch to Talon in there for a strike. The 0-1 pitch to Talon. Swing and a miss. Talon kind of stepped out before that ball got to him. Kind of bailed out just a little bit. Tried to recover, but it's strike two. 0-2 the count. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That looked like it was a foot outside from up here, but the umpire says it caught the corner. So, I tell you, anything around the corners, you got to go for it. We've learned that in the first 4.5 innings here. So a strikeout for Talon Marble. 2 down, we go to the top of the order, Hunter Smoot. He had a double and then reached third on an error. The last trip to the plate, then scored the only run. Hunter Smoot at the plate from the right side. I don't want to say it, but a strike on the outside corner. Strike one. Hit back up the middle, a slow chopper, picked up by the second baseman Anderson. He tries to get it to first, but he's off balance, and he had no chance to get that to first because Hunter Smoot was there before Anderson could unload it. So I think they're going to classify that as a base hit. Yes, it is. And if they don't, I'm going to. So Hunter Smoot on board again, his second hit here in the ball game. And with one down, that's two down actually. Jet Roach popped out, Talon Marble struck out, and then Hunter Smoot with a base hit. Alec Callister coming to the plate. He had an RBI single to knock in Smoot in the third inning. He steps to the plate to face the righty, Kaysen Bell. Here's the pitch. Callister squares to bunt. The ball gets away from Erickson. Going down to second, and he's safe is Hunter Smoot. Boy, what a throw by the sophomore Ridge Erickson. He bobbled it, had to pick it up, and still got it there in time, but it was just off base a little bit. I think that's a stolen base. Are we classifying that as stolen base or an error? Pass ball. Wild pitch, but I'm still classifying it as a stolen base for Hunter Smoot. The pitch to Alec. Ball two with Hunter Smoot on second. Bear River on top. 1-0 here in the top half of the fifth inning. Much different ball game than any ball game so far in this 4A tournament. Pitchers are actually throwing strikes. And now Bell stepped off the rubber, looked at second, and Hunter Smoot goes back to the bag. And now Hunter takes a pretty good lead off at second. Bell looks into Callister. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And that looked like it was going to catch the inside corner for a strike, but it was a ball. 3-0 the count to Callister. Ball four to Alec Callister. Apparently we had an Amber Alert, so we were gone for about a minute and a half. So what you missed is Hunter Smoot. He had a single, an infield single. He's on first. Then he moved to second on a pass ball. And Alec Callister drew a walk. So Callister now on first. Hunter Smoot on second. Coming to the plate, Hunter Harrell. The first pitch to Hunter. Low for a ball. Trying to figure out the strike zone of this umpire, and what looks like a strike right down the middle is a ball, and what looks like outside is a strike on the corners. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swing, and a foul ball down the third baseline. Hunter Harrell turned a little too quickly on that one. Two down here in the top of the fifth. But whatever his strike zone is, he is consistent with his calls, and that's all you can ask for. Every umpire is going to have a different strike zone, but as long as they're consistent, you can deal with that. That's good umpiring. And we've had some good umpiring all through this tournament. Done a really great job. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Except for that call. No, I'm just kidding. That got the outside corner for strike two. I'm just kidding. No, we've had good umpiring all through the tournament so far. They've been spot on. There's one questionable call in the early game, but we couldn't see what happened. The pitch, hit to the shortstop, flips it over to second for the third out of the inning. So the Bears leave one stranded. As we go to the bottom of the fifth, Bear River 1, Dixie nothing on 104.9 The Wrench.
Central Milling, Gilt Edge Flour, and Wheatland Seed are local companies who are proud of their Bear River Valley heritage. We are happy to say we've had several of our employees and our own children wear the red and white at BRHS. You may not have heard of us, but chances are you've used our products in stores such as Costco or have enjoyed artisan breads made from our organic flour products. Central Milling in Logan, Wheatland Seed in Collingston, Gilt Edge Flour in Richmond. We love our Bears.
T-shirts are more popular than ever. The one that has the perfect statement or a one-of-a-kind design. They really do make you look. Great Basin Graphics has the best screen printers and equipment creating custom, retail-quality shirts at great prices. Employees look great and clients will always wear high-quality T-shirts advertising your product or service. Great Basin Graphics design, screen print, and embroider everything and anything. Google Great Basin Graphics or visit their new location at 966 West 400 North.
Great Basin Graphics. We made you look.
Greer's Do It Best Hardware has been providing do-it-yourselfers and professionals all their hardware needs for over 4 decades. Whether it's nuts and bolts, screws and nails, plumbing repairs, or motorcycle tires, Greer's has what you need. They are always adding new inventory, including sheetrock, plywood, and 2x4s. So there's no need to go out of town for your hardware needs with Greer's Do It Best Hardware in town. Come see their new location in the Tremont Center next to Results Gym.
We head to the bottom half of the 5th inning. Bear River on top of the top seed Dixie, 1-0. And coming to the plate, the catcher, Ridge Erickson, sophomore. Flied out his first trip to the plate in the first inning. Now, according to the double pump on Ashton Harrow that was noticed, we went to the rule book and it said you are not allowed no more than 2 pumps. So apparently what he's doing is legal according to the book. So maybe that's Ibsen was told that as well. First pitch to Ridge Erickson, the strike 1. And now the Bear River coaching staff, Donnie Haas coming over to talk to the umpire about something. 0-1 the count to Erickson. The pitch, swing, and hit right back up the middle for a base hit into center field. So leadoff batter, Ridge Erickson, sophomore, on board here in the top half of the 5th inning. Bronson Thorpe to the plate. Oh, Bronson Thorpe has been replaced by Malcolm Bartholomew. That's correct. So this is the first trip to the plate for Bartholomew. He's the lefty facing the righty, Ashton Harrow. Maybe that's why they put him in, to face the right-hander. Harrow throws over to first, and Erickson back on the bag. Again, he throws over. And now the third baseman, Jet Roach, is really playing in. He's about halfway down the third baseline, expecting a bunt from Bartholomew, the left-hander. And Jet Roach, as soon as the pitch comes from Harrow, he starts a couple of steps towards home plate, but Bartholomew didn't square around like he was going to bunt. 1-0 the count. Here's the pitch. Now he squares to bunt. Back to Ashton Harrow, and he directly goes to first for the first out. He had a chance to look down to second to get the lead runner, but decided just to get the safe call over to Gehrig for out number 1. So Bartholomew on a ground out. First out of the inning. Blake Watson, the left fielder, coming to the plate, struck out in the second inning. Five strikeouts for Ashton Harrow so far. Here in the bottom half of the 5th. 1 down, 1 on. Pitch is way outside. No chance of catching the corner on that one. Ball 1, 1-0 the count. 1 on. Runner in scoring position, second base, is Ridge Erickson after a leadoff single. Here's the pitch. Popped up down the right field line, and it's fading and out of play. So we got a good one brewing here. We figured this would probably be the best game of the tournament so far, and it's lived up to a pitching duel for sure. Ashton Harrell on the mound. He's given up 3 hits. And the Bears have 4 hits. 1-1 the count to Blake Watson, left fielder, with Erickson on second. Swing and popped up down the right field line and out of play again. 1-2 now the count to Watson. This would be a big get here with a runner in scoring position. The 1-2 pitch to Watson just misses the outside corner. 54 pitches already thrown by Ashton Harrell. Here's the pitch, swing, hit into left field, going back to make the catch. He cannot make it. Alec Callister can't make the catch. Coming around third, heading in to score the tying run is the speed-up runner, number 12. And they're going to call that a hit. I didn't see they had a speed-up runner. Acuna. So he comes in and Acuna scores, and it's an RBI double for Blake Watson. So we're tied at 1. Coming to the plate is Derek Kesterson with only 1 down and a runner on second. An RBI double for the first run of the game here in the 5th inning. Second hit of the inning. Kesterson at the plate flew out the first trip in the third. Here's the pitch to Kesterson. Thought about it, but held off, and that looked like every other pitch on the inside corner, but that one was a ball. Here's the pitch. Swing popped up down the right field line, and that's going to veer foul ball into the dugout, into the bullpen of Bear River. So 1-1 the count to Kesterson. We're now tied. A run on 2 hits, an RBI double by Blake Watson. Bringing in Acuna. It's tied up at 1. Harrell looks to second, now to the plate. Here comes the pitch, off-speed pitch. Right to Hunter Smoot, throws over to Garrick Marble for out number 2. Going to third is Watson. So 2 down, runner on third. And the top of the order we go, Shea Anderson. Popped out and had a fly out. His first 2 trips to the plate. So a good chance for Dixie to take the lead here in the 5th inning. 2 down, runner on third. Shea Anderson at the plate from the left side. Ooh, good pitch by Harrell. But apparently it misses the outside corner this time. No, that hasn't been said by someone today. 1-0 the count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss by Anderson. Strike 1. Good heat by Harrell that time. 1-1 the count to Anderson. Second in the state in triples with 3. Here's the pitch. It's high and outside. Ball 2, 2-1. Huh? Triples? Says he's second in the state with 3. Here's the 2-1 pitch. It's hit into shallow right field. Going back is the second baseman, Talon Marble, and he comes down with a catch to end the inning. But Dixie gets 1 hit on one run on a couple of hits, and we're all tied. 1 apiece, Bear River and Dixie, as we head to the top of the 6th here on 104.9 The Ranch.
IFA Country Store in Tremonton is now in a new location on Main Street in the old Shopco location. Stop in today and see what they've done to the store. With so much more space available, they've increased their inventory and made it more accessible. They stock almost everything you need during this cold weather for your home, farm, or ranch. Stop by your local Tremonton IFA Country Store on Main Street or find IFA on Facebook or at ifacountrystores.com. Call 435-257-5419.
If you're a business owner, don't tackle your electrical problems yourself. It's not safe. Nobody knows more about electricity than Gem Electric in Tremonton. Whether you're in a retail shop on Main Street or running a major plant with welders, saws, and press brakes, Gem Electric has the experience and knowledge to get you back up and running. Gem Electric has been part of the community since 1991. Call Gem Electric service specialists today, 257-7113. You will find that their expertise is shocking.
Jessup Insurance and Retirement Services. Let us guide you.
Jessup Insurance has a local office with professionals that understand all the Medicare plans available to Utah and Idaho citizens. They simply make Medicare understandable at no additional cost. Call Jessup Insurance 435-213-3200 or Google Jessup Insurance.
Jessup Insurance and Retirement Services. Let us guide you.
We head to the top half of the sixth inning. We're all tied now, one apiece, as Dixie brought a run across the plate in the bottom half of the fifth on an RBI double from Blake Watson, scoring Acuna. So now the Bears got work to do again. Tied at one, coming to the plate, Ashton Harrell. Harrell struck out and grounded out. Facing Kaysen Bell here in the top of the sixth. Here's the first pitch to Ashton. Strike on the outside corner. Oh, and 1 the count to Ashton. The pitch. Off-speed pitch, and it fooled Ashton Harrell. He thought about going, but then it looked like it was going to be way inside, and it just dropped across the plate. Great pitch by Kaysen Bell. 0-2 the count. Outside, ball 1. One and 2 the count to the leadoff hitter, Ashton Harrell, the pitcher, with the 1-1 tie. The pitch, swing right back up the middle past the pitcher Bell and into center field. And Ashton Harrell on board to lead things off here in the sixth inning. That's his first hit of the day. So the leadoff batter is on. Garrison Marble coming to the plate. Singled his last trip to the plate in the fourth inning, also had a strikeout. Marble, second in the state in RBI with 33 coming into this one. We got a speed-up runner on first for the Bears. Let's see who that is. That's number 3. Rhett Riker Jepson. So Riker Jepson on base for the speed-up runner in place of Ashton Harrell. Garrison Marble now to the plate. Nobody out here in the top of the sixth. Here's the pitch to Garrison. High, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch coming up to Garrison. Boy, he stepped forward like he was going to take a swipe at that one, but then backed off, and it was a ball. Not by much, though. 2-0. Don't forget, the Bear River Bears lady softball team will start their defense of the 4A title as this pitch is fouled back. Defense of their 4A title tomorrow at noon here in St. George. They'll take on Cedar. Then they'll play again at 2:30. Depending on what happens in this game, will determine where we broadcast tomorrow. They're at a different complex across town, so tough to be games that are close together. Throw over to first and Jepson back in time. So I'll just tell you, if the baseball team wins here tonight, they'll play tomorrow at 4:30. So we'll do the noon game for the softball team. If Bear River loses this baseball game, they play at 11, so we'll do the 11 o'clock game. Then we'll go do the 2:30 girls softball game. Hopefully that all made sense. The bunt, and it pops out to the catcher as Marble popped the bunt up in the air, and Ridge Erickson caught it. And then trying to hustle back to first is Riker Jepson. He dives back in, and the throw there to get the double play is not in time. So one down here on the little pop out on the bunt from Garrison Marble. Garrick Marble coming to the plate now. Easton Potter on deck. Riker Jepson, the speed-up runner, on first. One down here in the top of the sixth. We're tied at 1. 5th seed Bear River, number 1 seed Dixie. The first pitch to Garrick, down around the ankles. It's a ball. Garrick, one of the taller players in this tournament at 6'5". So strike zone raised up a bit. The 1-0 pitch to Garrick. Strike. 1-1. Lights are on. The sun is set. Beautiful night here in St. George. The pitch to Garrick outside. Ball 2. 2-1. And we've got a dandy to wrap up day 2 here of the state tournament. We knew it was going to be a good one, and it's lived up to the billing. Both pitchers coming in undefeated. Kaysen Bell, 8-0. Ashton Harrell, 7-0. Marble pops this one up to right center field, and the right fielder, Derek Kesterson, comes over to make the catch for out number 2. And Riker stays put on first. So a long out for Garrick. 2 down with Easton Potter coming to the plate. Easton struck out and ground out. First 2 trips to the plate. Two down, 1 on. Potter takes a strike. Guess which corner that one hit? Outside corner. To be fair, we can't see the plate because the umpire's blocking our view. The 0-1 pitch over the top of the head of Potter for ball 1. The 1-1 pitch coming up to Easton with Riker Jepson on first. The throw over to first. Jepson back in time. The 1-1 pitch to Easton. Going to second is Potter. Grounder to third. The throw to first. And is it in time? Yes, by a fraction of a second. Grayson Erickson, G.J. Toad with a Toad sprocket rocket for first. We go to the bottom half of the 6th, tied at 1. Back with the bottom of the 6th here on 104.9 The Ranch.
Okay, honey, one more quick stop at the grocery store so Mommy can pick up dinner.
Hooray! The grocery store! The grocery store!
Getting this excited to come see us isn't all that unusual. Experience a world of difference in the quality of our produce, in the smiles that greet you out the door, the butcher who cuts fresh every time, the baker who swoons you with sweet aromas.
At Kent's Market, we love to serve you and you love to save. So when it comes to buying groceries for your home, come experience a world of difference online at kentsgrocery.com.
Your Cash and Box Elder McDonald's are proud to be part of your community. Team members at your local McDonald's take pride in being part of your community. Supporting local high school sports, USU Aggies, and many wonderful arts and cultural events is how your local McDonald's says thank you. Your local McDonald's is hiring. Let McDonald's work for you with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, great pay, plus meals and other perks. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com today. That's careers.mcdonalds.com, or apply in person. McDonald's and its franchisees are equal opportunity employers, committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
Mike Knorr has been keeping drains open for the Bear River Valley for over 40 years. Quick and affordable, Mike Knorr Plumbing promises you a positive experience out of a negative one. Mike and his team are always ready for an emergency. So, no matter your problem, be it a water heater replacement, leaking water lines, faucet repairs and replacements, or new home construction, Mike Knorr Plumbing can handle it quickly. Call them today, 257-0646, or see them at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
Bottom of the sixth inning we go. We're tied at 1, Bear River and Dixie. Leading things off for the Flyers, Boston Vest. A couple of strikeouts in this game so far. Turns on this one. This is going deep to left center field. Off the top of the wall and over for a home run. Leading off the sixth inning with a home run is Boston Vest, and Dixie, just like that, now has their first lead of the ball game, 2-1. Boy, that thing just carried and carried and carried and hit the top of the wall and went over. Solo shot for Boston Vest. 2-1. Sixth hit given up by Ashton Harrow. G.J. towed Grayson Erickson at the plate. Strike one. Hunter Harrow and Alec Callister both got on their horse and headed towards the gap in left center, even if they would have been able to get there. And that ball bounced, it would have bounced off the wall if it wasn't a home run anyway. So, oh, how quickly things change against the number one team in the state, huh? 0-2 the count to Erickson. He turns on this one. This goes deep to center field, but this time not enough to carry as Hunter Harrow is there to make the first out of the inning. So one down here. One run already in to take a 2-1 lead. At the plate, Jaden Davis. Base hit in the first, popped out in the fourth. Takes the first one for a ball. This one turned on right to the shortstop, Hunter Smoot. Guns over to Gehrig in time for out number 2. So 2 down on the ground out from Davis. Logan Levitt, the DH, coming to the plate. A fly out and a ground out, his first 2 trips. Ashton Harrow's been pretty much in control this entire game. Allowed 1 runner on third, and that's it until that home run. Logan Levitt. Strike one. Harrell. The pitch. Hit sharply. What a play by Hunter Smoot. The one hopper. And he throws over to Gehrig Marble for out number 3. But what a play by Hunter Smoot. That was not an easy grab. Going to his left on the hot one hopper. And he made the play. And the inning is over, but one hit. But that was a solo shot to lead off the bottom of the 6th. We go to the top of the 7th. Bear River's got one more chance to keep this thing alive, trailing Dixie 2-1 on 104.9 The Wrench.
My name is McKaylee Hicks, and I encourage you to become a student at New Horizons Beauty College. I've learned so many different things. I've learned how to color hair, cut hair, I've learned nails. Waxing is a very good choice. All the girls are super nice and super helpful. Do it. It is worth your time and worth your money. You learn so much out of it. You not only learn hair and everything, you learn life skills out of it. My name is McKaylee Hicks, and I recommend becoming a student at New Horizons Beauty College.
Are you looking for a rewarding career with a household name brand? At Post Consumer Brands, the makers of Malto Meal, Pebbles, and more, they offer both. They're hiring full-time employees in Tremonton right now. Apply at jobs.postconsumerbrands.com. They offer competitive wages starting at $19.50 per hour and plenty of growth opportunity. 401k with a generous company match, bonus incentive plans, and healthcare benefits offered. Did we mention free cereal? To apply for full-time positions at Post Consumer Brands, visit jobs.postconsumerbrands.com. That's jobs.postconsumerbrands.com.
All right, we go to the top of the 7th inning. One more chance for the Bears to keep this game going as they trail the number 1 Dixie Flyers 2-1. Man, Ashton Harrell was cruising right along. Only allowed one runner to reach third base. Giving up only 5 hits, but then in the 6th inning just gave up that one hit, but it was a solo shot to Boston Vest, who has struck out the previous 2 trips to the plate. And that's the difference of the ball game. Bears have 5 hits and 1 run. And Kaysen Bell still on the mound for Dixie, trying to get the complete game win here and keep his undefeated record intact. Ashton Harrell, 7-0 coming in. Jet Roach leading things off here in the 7th inning. Strikeout and a pop-out. His 2 trips to the plate. Bell looks into the catcher, Erickson. Here comes the pitch. Outside. Oh, man. I'm sorry. That was high and outside. That was not. I'll give the umpire grief on that one. That was a ball. He called a strike. That's the only time I'm going to do it, maybe. Here's the pitch. That's the same pitch. That was a ball, though. 1-1 the count. That strike zone's getting wider as the game goes on. 1-1 the count. Outside. Ball 2. 2-1 the count. If the Bears, even if they're not going to win it, they got to make Kaysen Bell work for it. Sweat a little bit. Get the pitch count up. Here's the pitch. High, ball 3. Man, a lot of these pitches are looking the same. But it's 3-1 to count to Jet Roach. Swing and foul back out of plate. Again, this is a great pitching duel that we're witnessing here tonight. 2 of the best pitchers in the state. Ashton Harrell, 7-0. Kaysen Bell for Dixie, 8-0. They're putting on a show. 3-2 the count. The pitch on Roach fouls it back out of play over the bleachers. Full count to Jet Roach. Bell looks and delivers a payoff pitch. High, ball 4. So the Bears get the leadoff batter on board in Jet Roach. First time he's been aboard this evening. Talon Marble coming to the plate. Lined out with a hard shot to third and then struck out in the 5th. So Marble coming to the plate with nobody out. And Jet Roach on first. Let's make this interesting here. Bell looks over to first. Now looks to the plate. Here's the pitch. The bunt. Laid down and Erickson slipped. But that ball just veered foul down the third baseline. That would have been a tough one with Erickson slipping like that. So, again, Donnie Haas loves to play small ball and advance the runners and take chances. And Looks like that's what he wants to do with Talon Marble. Talon Marble's not a big hitter. He's a slap hitter. And it might be tough for him to get one out of the infield here. The 0-1 pitch. Squares to bunt again. And again pops it up and down the third baseline. So he's got to get this bunt down. But that's easier said than done against a pitcher like Kason Bell that they really haven't seen the likes of this whole season. So 2 strikes on Talon Marble with Jet Roach on board on first base after walking to lead off the 7th. Nobody out. Bears down 1. Got to get a run to keep it going. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Must have foul tipped. Got a little piece of it as the ball bounced away from Erickson. So we'll do it again. 0-2 the count. Jet Roach on first takes his lead. Bell looks to the plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's a ball. Ball 1, strike 2. That looked like it may have caught the outside corner, like a lot of pitches tonight, but apparently it was a little low. Bears will take it. 1-2 the count. The pitch from Bell. Inside, ball 2. So Marble good job of holding off on these pitches. But he's got to be careful. Anything on the corners, he's got to go after. He can't chance it. Just the way the game's been called, and he's been consistent all game long. Here's the 2-2 pitch. It's popped up into center field. The center field Davis going back, makes the catch on the run, and Jet Roach was halfway down to second. He possibly could have tagged and made it to second, but decided to, if that ball did drop, that he could possibly get around third and head for home, but that's just a long out. Talon Marble got a hold of that one. That had a chance when it left the bat. 1 down. Top of the order we go. Hunter Smoot has had a good outing tonight. He's had a double, scored a run, the only run for the Bears, and then he had a base hit. And we got a conversation on the mound, and I believe that Bell is going to stay out there. They're going to ride this pony to the end because he's gotten them this far with only 1 run. And he's given up only 4 hits. So do we have a change? Thought we had a position change. So Hunter Smoot comes to the plate with Jet Roach on first. Boy, if he could get another double and stretch it to a triple like he did in the 3rd inning, we'll take that. Here's the pitch from Bell. Outside, ball 1. 1 down here in the top of the 7th. Bear River trailing 2-1. Jet Roach on first. Hunter Smoot, top of the order, at the plate. Kason Bell, undefeated, on the mound. Here's the pitch. Ball 2, 2-0. Erickson's having a little trouble making a clean catch from Kason Bell. There must be a lot of movement on that ball at the very end that he's not able to make a clean catch. So if Jet Roach can get a good lead, but you don't want to take that chance here with 1 down. Ball 3 outside. 3-0 the count. So now what do you do? Does Hunter Smoot have the green light? Or does he take this one on a 3-0 pitch? The expert gremlins up here say take, take, take. But Donnie Haas likes to take chances. Hunter Smoot, the 3-0 pitch from Bell. In there for a strike. Three and 1 the count to Hunter Smoot with Jet Roach on first. 1 down here in the top of the 7th. The pitch outside, ball 4. Bell walks him, and that was close. That's like a lot of the other pitches that he's thrown tonight. And now we're going to have another discussion on the mound. This might be it for Kaysen Bell. I think that's going to be it. But, boy, what an outing he's had. But he's got 2 runners on now. Jet Roach goes to second. Hunter Smoot goes to first on the walk. And Kaysen Bell comes out. What a game he's had. We'll take a break, come back, find out who's going to be on the mound to finish this thing off as the Bears trail Dixie 2-1 here in the top of the 7th on 104.9 The Wrench.
Where you been?
The GAS station.
The what?
GAS station.
The gas station?
Oh, yeah. Riverside Corner Sinclair's got gas, but they've also got cold drinks, hot drinks, grocery items, propane. They've got all stuff. Get it? GAS got all stuff.
Riverside Corner Sinclair in Riverside's got all the stuff, including quick, delicious lunch specials. Ask for the Big Bear Lunch Special with 3 chicken tenders, 3 potato logs, and a drink for just $4.99. Get all your stuff at Riverside Sinclair in Riverside.
Mom, what about this one?
So he'll blend in with every other headstone in the cemetery? No, thank you.
Or this one? This is nice.
Nice? Your father hated that word.
Headstones never measure up to their owners, Mom.
I know, but a sculpture would.
We've been making memories to last through ages. Let Joe and Josh Rudd and Rudd Funeral Home memorialize your loved one with a monument as unforgettable as the person it was made for. More information online at ruddfuneralhome.com.
Stokes Trucking says thank you to America's truckers. When the pandemic hit and everyone stayed home, you carried on to bring us everything we need. We salute you, truckers. Drivers based in northern Utah are home weekly for their restart. Top drivers can earn over $100,000 per year in total compensation. To learn more, find us online at stokestrucking.com or listen to our podcast, Driver to Driver, a Stokes Trucking podcast. Thank you, truckers. You bring us everything. Stokes Trucking, doing the right thing since 1979.
Hi, this is Colton Wood with the Levitt Group of Northern Utah. We do things differently in Utah. We look out for each other, for our friends, and our neighbors. Your home and auto insurance company should do the same. Bear River Mutual has been helping protect families in Utah since 1909. They are a local Utah company, and they are your neighbors. At the Levitt Group of Northern Utah, we treat you like a person, not just a policy. Call us today at 695-2300.
Bear River Mutual, where values count.
All right, here in the top of the 7th, we have a new pitcher for the Dixie Flyers. It is G.J. Erickson coming in relief of Kaysen Bell. He's going to be throwing to his younger brother, Ridge Erickson. But Kaysen Bell, what an outing he's had. 6 1/3, 7 strikeouts, 6 runs on 4 hits. But now he's got 2 runners on for the Bears with only 1 down. Alec Callister coming to the plate. Alec Callister, the only RBI, an RBI single back in the 3rd inning for the Bears to bring in the only run. 1 down, 2 on for the Bears. Here's the pitch to Callister. Swing, and that's popped up, and that's going to be caught in shallow center field. So that's not what you wanted. If you're going to hit it in the outfield, you got to get it deep to advance the runners, and Alec just couldn't do it that time. So Callister pops out, 2 down. The Bears down to their final out. Hunter Harrell coming to the plate. He singled in the 1st, grounded out in the 3rd and the 5th inning. So Jet Roach on 2nd and Hunter Smoot on 1st. G.J. Erickson at the plate with 2 down. Hunter Harrell to the plate. Got a couple of home runs this season. Now would be a perfect time for number 3. Here's the pitch. High, ball 1. One and 0 the count to Hunter Harrell. Bears down to their final out here in the top of the 7th, trailing by 1. The pitch outside side corner for a strike. I had that one in the book as a ball already, but the outside corner, it's alive and well. 1-1 the count to Harrell. The pitch. The ball gets past the catcher Erickson, and both runners advance. So now you got Jet Roach on 3rd, and you got Hunter Smoot on 2nd. 2 balls and a strike to Hunter Harrell. So anything out of the infield will at least tie this game and possibly the go-ahead run. Here we go. G.J. Erickson facing Hunter Harrell. 2 down. Runners on second, third for the Bears. They trail by 1. Here's the pitch to Hunter. High, ball 3. 3-1 on deck after Hunter. Ashton Harrell. Base hit his last time out. 3-1 the count to Hunter. And now the umpire calls time. And they're putting him on. So they're going to intentionally walk Hunter Harrell to load the bases. And that's called an intentional walk, correct? Okay. So Hunter Harrell intentionally walked, no pitch on the 3-1 count. So that brings up Ashton Harrell. He struck out, ground out, and had a base hit in the 6th inning with the bases loaded. Now Ashton's had a couple of home runs, has 29 RBI, that's 4th in the state. So anything out of the infield into right field, go-ahead run will come in. Here's the pitch to Ashton. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. So the Bears got their chance here with 2 down, bases loaded, down by 1, and Ashton Harrell at the plate. Harrell wants to keep his undefeated record. He's got to get an RBI here. The pitch outside. Oh, he called that a strike. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. That was up around the chest and outside. Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry. Oh, man. That was ball 1, but now it's strike 2. 0-2 the count. 0-2 the count to Harrell. The pitch. Swing down the right field line. Out of play. All right, Harrell's got to forget about it. Unlike me, got to forget about that pitch. And he's got to get after it now with the bases loaded. Ball don't lie, hopefully. 2 down, bases loaded, Bears down 1. Here's the pitch. Swing, popped up, and this is going to do it. This is going to do it. Bartholomew over, makes the catch, game over. Bears leave, the bases loaded. Bears leave the bases loaded, down 1. One of their better hitters at the plate. What a game, though, huh? What a pitching duel. Ashton Harrell suffers his first loss of the season, 7-1. All right, so that puts the Bears into the 11 o'clock game tomorrow against Snow Canyon, the team they beat yesterday. So they'll face Snow Canyon tomorrow at 11 a.m. Dixie will go on to play the 4:30 game. So Bears got to win tomorrow against Snow Canyon or their season's over. So here's the broadcasting schedule for tomorrow. 11 a.m., I'll have the Bear River Snow Canyon baseball game. And then at 2:30 p.m., I'll head over to Canyon Softball Complex and have the Bear River softball game in the 4A state tournament. So what a game. The best game of the tournament so far. We thought it would be, and it lived up to the hype. Got to give Dixie credit. They're number 1 for a reason. Cason Bell's the real deal and undefeated, 9-0 for a reason. And the Bears just didn't have enough bats today against one of the top pitchers.